Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another Rookie Card Collector 123 video. In today's episode, we're going to continue our look at the Professional Hockey Hall of Fame True Rookie Cards. We're at episode number 3 in this newer series. This follows my basketball, football, and baseball, which I had begun previously. So we're going to take a look at another 16 Hockey Hall of Famers today. And the rookie cards that represent them. And we're going to begin with Dickie Boone. Dickie Boone rookie card appears in the 1960 to 61 Topps Hockey Series. Most seasons during the late 50s and then through the 60s, 70s, Topps and O-Pee-Chee made cards, usually using the same images for just about all the players. But occasionally there was a player that was only produced either one or the other, the Topps or the O-Pee-Chee, which was the case with this Dickie Boone here. Next to Boone is probably my favorite all-time hockey player and favorite also all-time Hockey Hall of Fame rookie card. This one is Mike Bossy, New York Islander right wing. The first player that scored 50, or maybe the second player that scored 50 goals in 50 games as a young player in the NHL. Bossy was part of the Islander teams that won 4 straight Stanley Cups during the early 1980s. At that time, I was living in New Jersey, so my local hockey team choices were really, this was before the Devils came over from Colorado. So my local hockey team choices were the Rangers and the Islanders. My dad was a Ranger fan, and typically whatever teams he liked, I had to find a different team to root for. We always enjoyed that sports rivalry that way, more so than both rooting for the same team. So I went with the Islanders. That was in the late 70s, and within a couple of years, like I said, they won the 4 consecutive Stanley Cups. And that was definitely the highlight of my hockey fandom. In more recent years, my interest in hockey, modern hockey, has kind of fallen by the wayside somewhat. But always remember Mike Bossy and those great Islander teams. Next up, we have Emile Bouchard. And Emile was in the 1943 to 47 Parade Sportive. These were oversized premiums from a periodical newspaper magazine company. So they're not cards. But a lot of these players, when you get into the sports like basketball and hockey, and you're looking for something playing days, sometimes you have to stretch the boundaries a little bit for rookie card status, rather than winding up with a whole bunch of commemorative cards that were produced many, many years after the player retired. So that was kind of the case with this one here. The Parade Sportive series was produced over 4 or 5 years. This was in Canada, so it was an international release. And there's a baseball version of this, which was produced also during the mid-40s. And there's actually a Jackie Robinson Parade Sportive Premium from 1946, which pictures him in his one season with the Montreal Royals, the year before he broke Major League Baseball's color barrier with the Brooklyn Dodgers. So Parade Sportive is best known for that Jackie Robinson release. But they also did multiple years of hockey, typically a lot of Montreal Canadiens. Next to him, we've got Buck Boucher. He's over here. His rookie is in the 1923 to 24 William Patterson. If that name kind of sounds familiar, that there was a William Patterson baseball series. also put out in right around the same time frame. Initially, it had been cataloged as 1922, has since been revised to, I believe, 23 or 24, just like the hockey release here. And that kind of makes sense. It was also produced in Canada. Of course, Canada more prominent in hockey than baseball. So it would make sense that they probably produced the hockey series either before or around the same time as the baseball, not the other way around. So these are very rare. The William Pattersons is probably only a handful, probably less than 5 of each player on the PSA and SGC pop reports. Okay, next up, we're going to show Ray Bourque. This one's a little more modern hockey card and player. Bourque was the great defenseman for the Boston Bruins throughout the 1980s and followed in the footsteps of Bobby Orr during the late 60s and first half of the 1970s as the next great Boston Bruin defenseman. Bourque's rookie card appears in the 1980 to 81 OPC series, also in the top series as well. These had scratch-offs at the bottom where you would reveal the name of the player. It was kind of a mystery until you scratched off. There was a black area at the top of the hockey puck, which had the position underneath and then the player name on the top half next to the Bruins banner. Next to Bourque, we have Johnny Bower, all-time Rangers great goaltender. And he appears in the 1954 to 55 Parkhurst hockey series. So that would be his true rookie card. The Parkhurst series is very popular with vintage hockey collectors. Began in 51, 52 with the first Gordie Howe rookie card. Down here we've got Russell Bowie. He's one of the early hockey greats and did not have any playing days cards. So like a number of different Hockey Hall of Famers, we've got a commemorative card situation. The earliest card I was able to find for him was a 1985 Hockey Hall of Fame postcard, which is pictured here. And next to him, we've got Scotty Bowman. Bowman was a great Hall of Fame NHL coach. Bowman best known for coaching the Montreal Canadiens during the 1970s to multiple Stanley Cup victories. And his rookie card is the 1974 to 75 OPC. He also appears in that year's top set as well. OPC is always almost always more popular than the Topps version, though. Okay, next up we have Frank Brimsek. He was another early National Hockey League Hall of Famer. His rookie card appears in the 1939 to 40 OPC series. Back then, these were black and white cards. He was a goalie and it appears like he began his career for the Boston Bruins, so he's pictured in a Bruins uniform here. Next to him, we've got Punch Broadbent, and he's actually on one of the earliest ever produced hockey cards. This was during the tobacco era. So same kind of time frame as the T205, T206, T207 baseball series. This is the hockey version of those early tobacco cards. And he's in the C, it's designated as C57. So it doesn't indicate a manufacturer. It's just assigned basically a card catalog number, kind of like the T206s. And Punch Broadbent played for Ottawa. And that was 1912 to 13. So super early hockey rookie. Next up we have Turk Broda, another all-time great goalie. And also very early. His true rookie is the 1936 to 37 O-Pee-Chee. These cards look very similar to the baseball O-Pee-Chee series from 37, which is famous for having a couple of big stars in there, Joe DiMaggio, Hank Greenberg, and Bob Feller. But Turk Brodo, 36-37 O-Pee-Chee true rookie card. Next to that, we've got a name that might be recognizable to many people, Herb Brooks. Brooks was the coach of the 1980 Miracle on Ice U.S. Olympic hockey team. Before that, he was a player on that Olympic hockey team in 1960. And actually, the last practice before the 1960 Olympic Games, Brooks got cut from the team. They had to trim the roster down. He was the last player cut and missed out on that gold medal. So he was able to 20 years later finally reach that gold medal achievement with as a coach with the 80 U.S. hockey team that beat Russia and then Finland in the finals. His rookie is in the 1991 MPEL. That was a multi-sport set, had a lot of track and field athletes. And he appears in there, pictured during his playing days from that 1960 time frame. Next up, we have George Brown, another early Hockey Hall of Fame contributor. And Brown's pictured here again on one of those 1985 Hall of Fame. This one's a 1983 Hall of Fame postcard. And next to George Brown, we have Walter Brown, also another early hockey contributor, and also appearing on the 1983 Hall of Fame hockey postcard. And in the bottom corner here, we have Frank Buckland, our third in a row, early hockey contributor, and also 1983 Hall of Fame postcard. And our final rookie we're going to look at today is a very popular Boston Bruin, John Busick. So he's pictured here. This is a 1957 to 58 Topps. So he was not in the O-Pee-Chee set that year. He only appeared in Topps. I think Bobby Hull was in the same situation as well. Also 57, 58 Topps. So that's going to wrap up today's episode on the Hockey Hall of Fame rookie cards. Hope you got some good information there. And had images of, I think, everybody that we talked about. So hope you enjoyed today's video. Have a great day, and I'll catch you guys again on the next one.